Okay then, I'm going to start with where it says fasten off. You probably already did this, but in case you didn't, cut your yarn at that last round. I think it was 7 or 8 or something. Cut your yarn, loop it over, and just pull it through. Now you got a knot, right? So to do the edging with the secondary color, if you want to, you can do it, start it right there, but myself, like, see how there's just a little bit of a bump there? I kind of like to start it somewhere else, and I can go over that bump and make it disappear, basically. So I'll just start. You can start wherever, Christina, really. You could start here, you could start right there, you could start here, but it doesn't matter. So I'll start here, put your hook through, both legs of the V, and take your other color, just loop it over the crochet hook and pull it through. Okay, it's going to be a little bit loose and funny, but kind of hold that if you can. And so your first stitch, you're just going to slip it in the next V, pull it through, and pull it through. No yarn over, right? And it's going to be a little bit loose, but that's okay. You just fix it. You can fix it here and then fix it later. So just make it kind of, it's awkward. It's just the way it is. So go to your next stitch. Go into both legs of the V, pull it through. Single crochet would be this. Don't do that. You're just going to pull your loop through that loop. That's a slip stitch. Go in your V, pull it through, and pull it through. On your next one, pull through that stitch and then pull it through your secondary color. That's it. And do it, I would do it kind of loose. If you do it really tight, it's going to make your circle like want a cup, So do it kind of loose. If you need it to cup more, do it tighter. It depends on what you're doing. So let me just go around this. Pull through, pull through. It's the same stitch, I probably said it, same stitch you use to join one row to the next and then start, right? Pull through, pull through. Okay. And you just go all the way around. Mine's a little bit tight, so it's going to cup. Or I could do it looser. These are all things that you figure out as the more things you crochet, you're like, oh, that's too tight, that's too loose. And the good news is you can just rip out a couple stitches and do them over. So we're going all the way around this circle. Okay, well, I got a good playlist going on Spotify, and now we have some weird things playing, but anyway, it's a good one. Here comes my cat. She's like, ooh, yarn. All right, so we're back to, that's where we tied off the last row. Just find the V, go in there, pull it through, and go right over it to the next one. So see, it just smooths it over. I like it that way, but it doesn't matter. And if you're going to have a bump somewhere, always make it in the back or something. So, all right, I'm all the way around, but I feel like I just want another one to make it connect better. Yeah, I like it better that way. So I'm all the way back to around the whole circle. I'm going to cut that yarn. Pull it through to knot that off, right? And you don't have to do this. I like to tie it to the beginning one so they're both secure, right? Yeah, I would definitely want this thing in the back. I even put 2 stitches in there and I see a little bit of a thingy. So anyway, we'll do this part later. the weave-in ends. Let me know if you need to know how to do that. Let me show you anyway. Okay, so there's that part. That's how you go around. Then where it says to join your yarn, I think it said between some double crochets or something. I'm not sure where that is because I don't have that. I didn't go all the way through your pattern, but what you do to attach yarn between two double crochets, I'll just say like, okay, where the ear hole is, I don't have an ear hole, so wherever it tells you to join, just poke your hole through, attach your yarn, you know, pull a loop through just like you did, you know, when we did this secondary color, and then do a chain. And it's going to be, again, that first one's going to be loose. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it. So, but try to hold it so it doesn't get totally out of control. And then it says chain 25. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get the idea. I want you to do 25 of those. And you know, in my opinion, that's kind of thin. So here's what I would do. And it's just me, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. Just chain and call it done. But I kind of like to make it a little thicker. So what I would do is go back. You know, you have all your chains here. There we go. Not in the first one, but in the second chain from where your hook is, go through, single crochet it. And go to the next one. Pull your yarn through, single crochet. Poke through the middle. You're not doing both legs not doing both legs now. You're going to poke through and single crochet. You know, usually I tell you go through both legs. You're only going to go through the top one, the one that's closest to your hook. Go through, single crochet. Go through, single crochet. Okay? And you know what? Just do this all the way back. I'll go fast, but you get the idea. Go through, single crochet. I'm looking at my work and not the video, but I'm trying to make this so you can see it. Go through and pull through. All right. And you know what? And you may do this. I do it all the time. So it doesn't really, I mean, this could twist, it maybe won't. Try to keep it flat, but these are hard to keep flat. I'll admit that right now. And frankly, for a tie for a cat hat, it won't really matter. So go all the way back, go all the way back. And then, remember how this first stitch is kind of loose? Just pull the thread from the back. And then, whoop, hold on. Oh, my stand is, there we go. And so, I'd go back to this first one, pull it through. And see, now we have a chin strap. We have a tie that's a little bit thicker. It's not just a chain, it's a chain and a single crochet row. But what I was telling you about, I do this all the time. It's gonna curve like that. It's not gonna be just straight, it'll be a little bit like a rainbow. To prevent that, make your chain looser and then single crochet tighter. That's all, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut the thread, pull that through, And then I'm going to tie it to my beginning when I first attach that. Right? So there you go. Again, you don't have to do that. You can just chain and leave it be. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. That's going to be the cutest hat. Really, I want to see that when you get it done. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you have questions. And then the pom-pom, I think you already know how to do the pom-pom. Let me know when you get to that. I can show you how to attach it if you need to know. Bye.